All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayashat Dabadat, the house of David. Amaya Shetat.
Now Karatazah.
Coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. This is Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp. All right. With another lesson, Lord willing, be edifying unto the body. Don't have a title, but nevertheless, it be edifying unto the body, and we'll go ahead and get into this lesson.
Okay, this is Micah 3:1. And I said, Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment?
Right. So here it is. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is talking to the heads of Israel, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Understanding that 1/3 of the nation of Israel will receive salvation, but in the midst, 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be judged. All right. In the midst of those 2/3 are false prophets, false leaders of the nation. As they continue to lead the nation astray, causing confusion. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai says, hey, they need to be judged, and they will be judged for the things that they have done. Okay, because it is them, all right, who either they are self-proclaimed leaders, or they lead falsely. All right, by taking a bag, all right, or let their pride deceive them. All right, at one point in time, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai was dealing with them, and they got too high-minded. All right, and ultimately, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has given them up to their own delusion. All right, this is not a thing about being high-minded. This is the ministry of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the ministry of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay, we give double honors to our apostles. All right. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakad, the elders and the bishops, all the brothers who are continuously doing the work in faith, truth, honesty, and sincerity. All right? We labor with those men, whether we be of GMS, whether we be of Men of Valor, all right, or any other brother who is teaching the 100% truth coming out of GMS. All right? We have learned the truth and as babes, all right, from our spiritual fathers. And as long as you are doing the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you should not be ashamed in anything that you are doing. Because we're in His ministry. His ministry. All right? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's ministry. And this is what inspired this lesson. Matter of fact, it was a various topics. We opened the book, and this is where it came. All right? You got it.
Verse 2, it says, Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones.
Right. False aid. This, as me and the brother Karatazak were talking about this lesson, all right, this is not just a physical aspect, but this is a spiritual aspect as well. All right. Leading the house of Israel astray, causing strife and derision in the house. Okay? If a house is divided, it surely cannot stand. All right? So don't let these things on the outside try to corrupt the inward man. Mm-hmm. All right? That Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has led you to be in this ministry. If you be of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It is the doctrine that is important. All right, and if it, once again, double honors to our apostles and elders. All right, to the like-minded brothers teaching the 100% truth. All right, it is the ministry of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It is His. It belongs to Him, and we will do His work in His will. And as Apostle Tahar receives revelation. All right, and it is given and is bidded unto him as he gives us the commandment, come on down, as it comes down through the apostles and the elders, and we will follow suit as such. But take heed to the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. If you were doing and teaching and preaching, hey, the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai continue in your stead, no matter if you are of a camp or not. All right, whether you want to join the camp or not. At the end of the day, it is all about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Preach and teach the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not your word. But we pray that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, reveals snakes in the grass. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and I just want to add, Yahweh, speaking through his prophet Micah right now, and he's, getting at the leadership of Israel, all right, or the so-called leaders of Israel, and saying, it's your job to know judgment, all right? It's your job, you should know what's coming, all right? Right, the prophets, they're leaders of Israel, so you should know the judgments of the Lord. All right, I'm actually going to grab this real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 2 and I'm actually going to start at 14. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14, it says, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned." Right, the false leaders, the other camps that aren't following the 100% truth. They're all with the gimmicks and all about the bag. Okay, so they could show you how to make money off and profit off this truth, but they can't give you the 100% truth. They can't. At the end of the day, they ain't gonna be able to save your soul. And this is the point I was getting at. It says, "But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet himself is judged of no man." Right? Because we're judged of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But if you're spiritual, you're a judge. You have to have that being spiritually discerned, having the Holy Spirit to guide you with that discernment.
And
go ahead.
So like, and if you're spiritual, you're gonna follow suit. You're gonna follow suit and march to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's drum. All right, you're gonna follow the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, and you're gonna continue to do the work no matter what. All right, this is not, and let me say this. This is not a video to persuade any brother to go to this camp or that camp or anything like that. All right, this is simply saying the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is most important. Don't let anybody stop you from doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, even Apostle Tahar says that. Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah. All right, do the work. It's all about the work at the end of the day. Okay? Give Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai his glory, their glory. And you do that by the work. Salakia.
So I'm gonna read Micah 3 and 2 again. It says, "Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from them and their flesh from off their bones." And I wanted to reiterate that this could also isn't just talking about cannibalism coming back in it's going to be a mainstream thing. We're going to see through prophecy, all right, and in these end times it's coming back at a rapid pace, all right. But this is also spiritual in that these false leaders, through their doctrine and Esau Edom's philosophy and them following after this, they have stripped Israelites of that follow them of their very livelihood and put them back into that dead state,
right?
Or kept them in that dead state. Verse 3 says, "Who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot and as flesh within the cauldron."
Right, leading them to utter destruction. All right? Leading them to utter destruction by not understanding what it is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is speaking unto the church. Understanding that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is past, present, and future.
All right.
All right, that his word abideth forever, and everything that he has ever given unto us. Chiefly the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you prophets who are out on the highways and byways teaching the 100% doctrine.
Right.
What he has given unto us. All right?
Right, because we're supposed to be blowing a trumpet right now, warning, the elect of Israel that these things are about to come. All right? That's why Paul always wrote about, you brothers that do not sleep, referring to First Thessalonians. You could see that it's the very times that we're in that this is all about to pop off. All right, so, knowing the heads of Israel, you should know what judgment is coming, right?
God.
You should know that prophecy is going to break out, and you should be warning the flock. All right, not having, not being in the spirit of mirth and too caught up with the cares of this world.
God.
Verse 4, it says, then, all right, because we know that when famine hits, all right, and throughout history and throughout, evidence, which is in the Bible, when famine hits, cannibalism starts.
All right.
All right, the famine of the word,
I was just about to
you
say.
ain't gonna have nothing to eat. Yeah, we're talking about this weekend, with the other brothers, that when Yahweh Shemi Shai ordains that time to come, hey, no matter how built up you are, you better hope and pray that you're around some brothers that can still feed you, spiritually with this with this word. All right, you better be built up enough in your spirit to to keep this truth.
God, and you gotta ask. All right, everything is to meditate upon. All right, hey, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word. All right, by every word.
Right, and that's why we got to do use this grace period that we're in before shit hits the fan to prepare ourselves to be those 5 wise virgins and prepare those lamps, trim those lamps.
And Salakia, will it matter in that time? Will it matter in that time if what camp you're a part of?
Yeah.
All right? It'll only matter if you have the truth, the 100% doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I've been having brothers tell me about videos and everything coming from other brothers and everything, and truthfully, speaking as a man, it hurt my spirit a little bit. All right? But understanding that, hey, this is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai warned us of. All right? He warned us of these certain things, but we have to continue in brotherly love. All right, one to another.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, if the doctrine is wrong, call the brother out for the doctrine being wrong. But if it is right, we applaud, and even if we can't fellowship directly, all right. Hey, still give that brother a shalom. All right, and give that man his just due, but giving glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, when you do that, and Salakia, this has been on my mind, and I haven't made a video yet, and this ties in with all of it. All right, through the Spirit, it's the heads. All right. We know that there's, as Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakal says, hey, there's false prophets, there's agents amongst all camps. All right? Don't let one deceiver who crept in unawares, roughly paraphrasing scripture, hey, beat brothers down in the spirit. Know this is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai told us would happen.
Mm.
A house still needs to stand together and not be divided through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Well, ultimately at the end of the day, this is just a sifting aspect, a sifting tactic from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
God.
To build the body, stronger, because as Apostle Tar just said, as the I believe that was the elder, I'll say Gabar, Slaki in the New York camp. If I know his channel is Rebuke the Tempter, but he had posted a clip of Apostle Tar, pretty much just saying that it's time, that the brothers that pretty much that to have that keen eye, which we know that Scopeo is out on brothers, entering camps and not wanting to come into them, but at the end of the day, this is a tightening up of the body, of the sincere followers of Yahweh's doctrine. All right. I'm gonna continue.
Yep.
Verse 4, it says, "Then shall they cry unto Yahweh, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings."
Right, and these false prophets and these agents and everything are going to be found out. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to put that light on. All right, as the brother had just said, the sifting process has begun. Okay, and this is going to be across the whole nation of Israel. All right, the whole nation of Israel who call themselves Israelites, who call themselves brothers, who call themselves teaching the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, that's why it's, if you it's that what is that? If you see something, or
if you see something, say something. God,
because if a brother's going off, you're supposed to rebuke him right there, but your rebuke should come in an orderly fashion, but we have the majority of our leadership as a whole, because these Christians are leaders of Israel. These Jake in the Baptist Church,
Creflo Dollars, Gino Jennings.
Those are leaders of Israel as well, not just the ones from the other camps.
I can't see.
Right, not just them, but those Jake, hey, you could even go as far as saying a celebrity is a leader, right? Because they have the power of influence, but they don't know the judgments that are about to come down from the Lord.
Okay.
All right, they can't see that this time of Jacob's trouble is going to be as bad as it is.
God, there's a time like never before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as bad as it's ever been and as bad as it will ever be.
Okay.
This is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is saying. So how much more do you think, stuff is going to get stirred up and this is going to get turned upside down over here? Everything's already turned upside down. To be turned right side up.
This is Proverbs 10:3. It says, "Yahweh will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked." So, and that substance being casted away is ultimately how it's going to get to, those same, false leaders turning to cannibals, turning to,
Wayward doctrines even more so.
Eat they brother, or family members, they children.
Right.
All right, but the Lord is going to keep the righteous, from going without. All right, Yahweh said it. He's going to, then his servant shall be known. Why is that? Because he's going to feed his sheep.
Okay.
Feed his people.
And that wayward doctrine, right? That doctrine is going to continue to go more off. All right, that false leader. All right, here it is. That false leader, he's going to give in. He's going to give in to the MOTB. He's going to give in and tell you that, do exactly what they tell you. Don't deter from it. They're the ones who know best.
And we already seen that with what's his name, General Yohanan.
God.
Telling his congregation to take that jab and stab, or stab and jab, whatever you want to call it.
Right, Icky Vicky. Shoe, the shoe wop.
right? So that's a part, that ties into, not to the, it foreshadows, how these leaders are going to act in the time when the MOTB comes out, which they ain't even teaching that what it is. So if you don't blow the trumpet with a certain sound, all right, how do you warn the people? They ain't gonna know. If you blow a trumpet with an uncertain sound, all right, how are they gonna hear it?
Okay.
All right, you playing a lullaby, all right, and putting people to sleep when war is coming.
God.
All right, that don't work.
Should be beating the drums. The war drums should be beaten.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, lift up your voice as a trumpet. All right, what do they do in those army movies? They blow in the trumpet early in the morning. All right, time to wake up. All right, you've seen that in school days. Wake up. Wake up. You got it.
John 8 and verse 44. 1 second. And it reads, Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Right, these false prophets speak a lie of their father, Esau, Edom. You see, they are so busy learning the ways of Esau, Edom, and clinging on to this world. All right, they try to corrupt the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, and thought to do something deceitful that they and thought that they would get away with it. All right, thought there would be no consequence for leading Israel straight. Yes, if the blind shall lead the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch. All right, we understand and know that, but that this false prophet, all right, has to be beaten with many more stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the offense that he has caused. All right, essentially, the other blind man is getting beaten because he didn't take the time to search it out himself. And ultimately, we know the Spirit, was not on that man to search it out, but nevertheless, he is still getting beaten more for supposedly guiding that man. All right, and he only guided him to destruction. All right, and not holiness, not righteousness in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, they follow after this world's philosophy, whatever way you want to slice it, whether it be through Christianity, whether it be through Israelite with the Christianity sprinkled throughout it. All right, trying to mix the two back together. All right, as if they're not separate. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has a doctrine. It's his doctrine. It can't be tied in with the world's doctrine. All right? It is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's doctrine and his testimony. That is what leads you to salvation.
And if you're not in that same spirit, you can't have the 100% truth.
Huh?
This is Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap that catch men. And who set those snares? If you read the book of Psalms, it says, Esau set snares with his love, and they've learned those same tactics, throughout time.
God.
So as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. All right, so they're more wicked than the wicked.
Oh.
They judge not the cause of that. They judge not the cause. See, they're not really judges, and if you're leading, you should be a judge. You should be a righteous judge. That's the problem with this world. This queendom in Babylon the Great is really, being led by leadership that aren't really judges.
Right. Hey, because a true judge is not going to take the easy way out.
Yeah, they're not going to allow
falsehood.
their country to be misled, because they know from the beginning what's their this devil's MO is pretty much to kill off the population,
Right.
And then to hoard everything to themselves. All right, if they were just leaders, they would more so give or assign land, the abundance of land that they have. They would assign their people or their citizens
Right.
to a certain lot.
Right.
Give them an inheritance.
And here it is. There's not enough land, but we live in Nevada. Ain't nothing but desert.
Right. You go down the highways and nobody lives there.
Right. Houses empty
For miles.
Right.
And that's in a lot of. I'm sure if you look it up, see how much of America is actually populated. I wonder what those statistics would bring back, what the stat sheet would look like on that.
God.
It says they cause the fatherless, yet they prosper, and let me start at the break. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Right? So something's coming. Yahweh Shemashai said, will I not come back and set this place straight? And that's exactly what Yahweh Shemashai is going to do.
God,
and he's going to set Israel straight first.
Right, because judgment. He said judgment starts in my house first. All right, hey, going to show a just judge. All right, hey, because he's going to start with his own people before he even corrects Esau, Edom. Yeah. All right, we understand it happened simultaneous. Everything's happened simultaneously, but hey, Israel is going to receive that blunt judgment first.
All right, just as Yahweh Shai said, and that's the way that has to be done, because Yahweh Shai said, cast the beam out of your own eye.
God. Yep. And that his own eye is his nation. All right? He has to start in his nation.
Yeah, and that goes for, us on a smaller scale of things. Before we tell the next brother to get right,
God,
we have to be right. This is Luke 11 and 42.
Yeah, God.
And it says, but woe unto you Pharisees, for ye tithe mint and rue and all manner of herbs, and pass over judgment, and the love of the Most High. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. Woe unto you Pharisees, for ye love the uppermost seats in the synagogues and greetings in the markets.
Right. You are not supposed to be these men, all right, who love the things of the world more than Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You're not supposed to be the men who believe so much in the law that the law is void, essentially.
Make sure you give me tithes,
right.
And then, you committed adultery with so-and-so's wife. They'll take care of that.
Right.
All right. It's, something that, or they were doing something bad on their own part.
God.
But they were making sure that they
calling you out for it.
Getting tithes. Okay. Or I'm just using that as an example, but because it says Yahweh Shai said that one sin is not greater than the other. If you committed one sin, you committed them all, right? Verse 44, it says, woe unto you scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye as are graves which appear not, and men that walk over them are not aware of them. So where are you at? You're really in a dead state still.
Right.
You're not even the followers really recognize you to
Right. You're a man. You're a so-called man that would ask for help. All right, and then help somebody ask you for help and you turn away like I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to fraternize with the help. It's the only way I can say it that came to my mind right then.
Yeah,
So like,
I'm gonna read it in the NLT. In the NLT, Luke 11:44. Yes, what sorrow awaits for you are like hidden graves in a field. People walk over them without knowing the corruption they are stepping on.
Right.
And they're blind. But Yahweh Shai said, if the blind leadeth the blind, they both fall into the pit.
Right. Hey, that goes to show you can't escape. All right. There's no escaping. Hey, from the corruption. All right, that you lay.
Yeah.
It's essentially a snare for yourself.
Right. That was just another parable. Pretty much saying the same thing. They're so caught up in the glamour of things, or the fancy garments, that they can't see the deceit of these reprobate camps. All right, they can't see that adultery was being promoted. All right, in some of these camps, that they're not giving you the 100% truth. That they're exhorting themselves to be, somewhat of the savior themselves.
God.
All right.
Yep. And that's why, how about Shimi Shai is having this sifting process done. All right, because there's too many. All right, too many out there trying to pollute the doctrine of Yahweh Shimi Shai, the 100% truth. All right, so we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimi Shai why everything is happening, is going the way it's going. Okay.
This is a 2nd Esdras 15:10. It says, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it."
Right. And so, and goes to show again whose ministry this is and who's doing it. All right. It's Yahweh Shimi Shai. All right. He said he's going to stretch out the mighty hand. He's going to put plagues on this place. He's going to make good on his word. He's going to make good on his testimony. All right. That we are preaching out on the highways and byways. The 100% truth. Yes, coming out of GMS. All right, starting with our head apostles, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Kabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, the other elder brothers above us, all right, all the way down to the newest brother, teaching the 100% truth, not wavering in the doctrine. All right? We have to always remember that we're here to do Yahweh Shimi Shai's work no matter what. All right? We are fighting for our crown. Adawana Rataza, Yahweh Shimi Shai, keep me in this mindset, keep the brothers and you brothers out there who are listening and learning in the mindset. All right? That we have to, work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. But we do, at the same time, bear one another's burdens. All right? All right? With that, we're going to go ahead and give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the brothers out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children, listen, learning, to the Baal Shaddad, the house of David. Till the next time, this is Men of Valor, Las Vegas Camp. I'm Aya Shatad.
I'm Karatha.
All right, and to the next time, we say Shalom.
Shalom.